Fast, Loud and Rude was written on a moment where things weren't going that well for the band. Like, there was a lot of frustration going on between us and we weren't making a lot of progress. And I was sick and tired of all this negativity that was surrounding me from not only the side of the band, but other things in my personal life too.
Fuck off! Fuck all of this bullshit! I'll break through! I'll show them I'm right!
And it just made me so angry and I was fed up with it, so I just started writing everything that came to my mind at the moment. And in the beginning it didn't make sense and it just kept on going, and in the end I had the lyrics of Fast, Loud and Rude. The song basically wrote itself.
So Pulses of Pleasure is basically just a song that starts off straight in your face.
Black and blue, bruised and battered, you demolish, but still you want more.
So singing from second one, goes down to a break, get the solos, get the lyrics, comes to a drum break, and from then on it's just heavy metal all the way. Solos, melodic parts, everything you want, it'll be in that song.
I really like the progression where it goes from really compact, in-your-face, Exciter style to it starts escalating towards a really cool live feeling. Eclipse of the Mind is probably the weirdest song on the album. Like, we experimented a lot with that one. It's got a lot of crazy riffs going on, and the story is about like a dude that's in a coma, you know, and it exists out of 4 parts actually. Like, the first part starts off pretty mellow, and it's like the character, he's like waking up inside his own body, and he's stuck there, and he's not really realizing what's happening. But as soon as he realizes, that's when we get to part 2. So that's where the song actually starts. There's a lot of panic going on, anger, fear, you know, and at the end of part 2, this person goes like, there's like a scream of exhaustion, you know.
Forever doomed to roam in this darkness.
And he goes into some kind of daze, and he's not really sure, like, was it a dream? Was it just a dream, or am I gonna wake up actually? And then in part 4, just all hell breaks loose. Shout to Paradise is a song that's, to me, it sounds, the riffing sounds really evil. And it's got a lot of, it's a really powerful track. It's got a lot of pounding riffs and drums that kick in, and it keeps on escalating towards the end. It's some kind of twisted monologue of a needle talking to a junkie. The last song on the album is called Master of Illusion. Full-on heavy metal song. It's just, as I already said, it's just like a bit with an Iron Maiden vibe to it, and it gets a really cool live feeling the way we recorded it, the mixing, and I think it's gonna be a really fun one to play live. for big crowds in the future.
For me, Shot to Paradise is one of the most surprising songs on the album, because when we were rehearsing the song, it kind of didn't really show what it had. But now that it's finally on the album and you can hear everything all at once, it's just a full-on blasting song. It starts and it keeps on going towards the end, and that's what makes that song so great. For me, Master of Illusion it's more like an homage to all the great heavy metal bands like Maiden. You can clearly hear the Maiden influences in the song. Maybe it was a little bit on purpose when I wrote the song. Turned out great. It's like a perfect mix between heavy metal and all that we are. It's heavy metal, but it's just a little bit faster and a little bit more balls.
So in the beginning of February we'll be releasing our next video clip, and shortly after, in the end of February, we'll be releasing our full-length album in the Bebop Vossenaar. So next step will be hitting the road as soon as possible. I think we're leaving in March, and we'll be touring Europe until mid-June, I guess, and then we'll do the summer festivals. We'll be playing gigs like Out and Loud Festival. We'll be playing the Metal Fest in the Czech Republic, and a lot of others probably, but I don't know them right now.